when I first met Ed, I was walking home from school one day, and he was walking home. He was going out to his people's house, Mr. Mose and Minner. He was going to stay with them. Sometime he would go there and visit them. And I was on my way home, and he was keep looking at me, just eyeballing me. And I guess, eyeballing him too. And then, well, we didn't get together then. I think I was about 14 or 15, and they was having a box supper at the church. And Henry went out and chose Ed to be my partner, to buy my box. And I cried. I used to be real shy, shamefaced then, but I'm not now. Everybody called Ed my boyfriend. And I would say, no, he ain't my boyfriend. I don't like him like that, we was young. And then as I grew older, I had to be like 16, maybe 17. Then we really, Ed started talking to me. Came over to the house, it was my boy, got to be my boyfriend. At first we didn't click, but eventually I stopped fighting off boys. I used to fight off the boys. And I think it was my first one that I stopped fighting off. And then we got close, and we didn't have a long courtship. 7 or 8 months. Then we fell in love and got married. He asked my grandmother for my hand in marriage, and she told him that she had to call my mother and ask my mother, could I marry him? And I told her, I said, you don't have to ask my mother, because my mother didn't raise me. You raised me. You should have the right to say yes. But if you don't say yes, I'm going to marry him anyway. And then me and Ed got married. And then we got married, and I had my first child, Artay. And we was happy. He was a good father, good husband, great person, a loving person. And we stayed married for 50 years, and we had our ups, we had our problems, we had our ups and downs. But I had a praying grandmother. She taught me how to pray, so I stayed on my knees. And she told me, she said, baby, anything you want from the Lord, ask for it, and he will give it to you. So I got down on my knees, and I started praying. And me and Ed been together, and we still together. And he is a good husband, and I still
like she said, it all started like with the box supper. You buy the box, and you start talking from there. Everybody else call that your girlfriend, call you buy the box. So after they said that, I just kept on trying until she stopped saying no. And it started from there. And about 8 or 9 months later, we was engaged. I can remember after the 8 or 9 months relationship, my father, he wanted me to work and bring my check home to him, and he'd give me what he wanted me to have. I said, well, if I gotta go through that, I just might as well have my own family and supply my own family. If I gotta share my money and take care of my sisters and brothers, and that's his responsibility to take care of us till we able to be out on our own. So we come to a decision that we would get married. And I was a little shy to ask gold, because I know how gold award, which is for her grandmother, Julie. Well, I said, my mind was made up. No need of being afraid. She said, yeah or no. But eventually I knew if the love was strong enough, we would wind up being married. And she said, well, I might as well tell you, yeah, because I guess you're going to get married anyway. So after that, by 3 or 4 weeks later, we had got married. And we've been together ever since. It seemed like 30 years, but it been 50. That's how the years just slipped on by, as my Auntie Lila could say. They just sneaked on by me. But it is a blessing to just be together that long and still being alive. It's a glorious blessing. And I love her, and I wouldn't trade her in, because you can't find another one like her. There ain't but one pearl out there. I mean, pearl and mate. But I did say, until death do it part, and death ain't did his part yet. So far, thank God that we still here and looking forward to every other year that we can get. So it's just a glorious blessing to have 6 kids. They all grown, and a whole variety of great-grand and grand. She never ran away. After all the ups and downs, she was there. She said she'd leave him, but she never did.
I prayed a lot. And they said, God said, you have not because you ask not. And so I asked him a lot to let me and my husband stay together and make it. And I'm just so glad that we made it 50 years. It don't seem like 50 years. It seems like maybe about 10 years, because we still have fun together, laugh together, play, joke, talk, laugh, and I still, follow my husband. And 50 years, just amazing. They say you don't get old, it get better. 50 years.
We had our ups and downs, but we still together. You can't find a couple that ain't been up and down, but the importance of them is still being together.
Yeah. Love conquers all.
If you together, you can mend the broken pieces. I think by now the broken pieces been mended.
All right.
Just one lifetime of loving you, honey, won't be long enough. deeper than deep. My feelings for you will always be solid as a rock. My love will remain stronger than steel. It'll never change. You are my breath, every beat of my heart, my soul and my strength, honey. That's what you are. Just one lifetime of loving you, honey, won't be long enough. I love you till all the rivers run dry. My love and turn to dust. Oh girl, all I'm trying to say is that my love has no limits and knows no bounds. And if you should look up one of these old days and find there are fewer tomorrows than there are yesterdays, I don't want you to worry. And when Father Time reaches around life's corner and run his old gray fingers through your hair, my love will be there. And oh girl, if the years take away your figure and leave you disfigured, don't worry, my love will still be there.
I'll love you till all of the rivers run dry.
Till the sun and the moon far from the sky. Just one lifetime of loving you, honey, won't be long enough.
It won't be long enough. Yeah.
I love you till all the rivers run dry. My love and turn to dust.
It turns to dust.
Just one lifetime
One lifetime.
of loving you, honey, won't be long enough.
It won't be long enough.
I love you till all
Till
the
all
rivers run dry. My love and turn to dust.
it turns to dust.
Just one lifetime of loving you, honey, won't be long enough. I love you till all the rivers run dry. My love and turn to dust. Just one lifetime of loving you, honey, won't be long enough.